Hey Connected Life, it's Dr. Steve here. Today we are going to talk about how to shift momentum when either you feel like you've plateaued or stale, or in fact maybe you're even headed the other direction. We're going to show you how to shift it all around, so stay with us. All right, welcome back. So first, here's what we're going to do. Let's make it really simple. There's 7 main areas of life. There is spiritual mission, mental learning, physical vitality, social leadership, family relationships, financial status, career, and professional. What I want you to do just right now is take from 0 to 10, 10 being incredible, abundant, wild, your vision of success. I want you to put 0 to 10. What number would you say is at each of these? So go 0 to 10. Your level of satisfaction with each of these. Okay? Spiritual mission, 0 to 10. Mental learning. How often are you learning about the stuff and consuming the stuff you love? Your physical vitality, where are you at with that? Your social leadership and social influence. How are you influencing those around you? Family relationships. Financial status, career, professional. So just do that. It should take you less than maybe 30 seconds. Go with your kind of intuition, or some people like to use their gut instinct, just knee jerk. Got it? Okay. So now once you have those numbers written down, what I want you to think about is about momentum, because there's going to be some here that have what we can call kind of like a positive spin momentum. So some are going to be, let's just hypothetically saying there's a positive spin momentum. So like a little, almost like a tornado, positive spin in one direction. And some of them, if probably they're 5 or less, has a negative spin momentum and are spinning off in the opposite direction. So what we want to do with some of again, this is really just simple, is with the ones that are on the positive spin side, you just continue to do what you're doing and refining those. And chances are, those areas are highest on your values. Those are the areas that just tend to be most effortless, easy for you to do, inspiring for you to do. But then there's going to be a subset in here that are a little bit more draggy, that just aren't maybe part of your natural core nature. They might feel a little bit draggy, and so they either stop a spin or they just kind of like roll down like in a different direction, one that is just not very pleasant at all, but you'd like to see some momentum. So for example, I was working with a guy the other day. He said, we were just looking at where he wanted to take his power and his responsibility back, and where he wanted to kind of get things going again. And so he said, definitely I want to do that in my fitness. And I said, okay, well, so what can you do, like starting today? What can you do just once a day, something super easy that you can do to start to just create a spin in a different direction? Because all we're looking to do is just create momentum. You're not like, it was around his fitness. So does he need to do an hour at the gym? No, he needs to do something small daily so that he can create a different spin in the opposite direction. So what we agreed upon is that he was going to commit to doing 25 push-ups each day to create a positive spin. I said, commit to the push-ups and do nothing else. Don't try to do anything else with your health right now except that. Commit to that only. So you give your mind a single focus, one thing to do. I believe there was a book called The One Thing by a Keller, I believe it was. And it's a one thing. So pick one thing that you want to do and you start driving that and commit to that. As you build momentum, you can think of it like a tornado. You're starting off in this small little point. You have to build momentum. So you don't want to start adding a bunch of other things to do. That's when the tornado is wide, you could add some more things. But when you're starting out, let's just say in your fitness, you're just starting out on this little point. Start with the push-ups, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. Show yourself discipline. Show yourself momentum. Feel what it feels like to build the momentum, and then that tornado is going to start funneling itself out, and then you might add some squats in. Oh, and then you might add some resistance training in as that funnel gets a little wider and as you build more and more momentum. So at the beginning, the mindset of creating momentum, and back even to that book, The One Thing, is pick, if you want to, pick one thing from this chart that you want to dial into and commit to that, commit to a reasonable amount, something that's going to create that momentum for you, and then we can continue to add in. Again, because it's probably not the highest on your values, it may be just unrealistic for you to throw yourself into something huge in an area that isn't really aligned fully with your values yet. So this is where something reasonable, attainable, like setting those SMART goals, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely, is actually can kind of work for you in your advantage, because it can create momentum that you can track. Okay, did I do 25 yesterday, 25 today, 25 tomorrow, and I got it, and I'm building that up. And so you can build your momentum that way. So again, this is a really simple tool that you could use. I've seen that even with my wife when she was doing like kettlebell squats. She was just getting a little stagnant in her fitness, and she just felt like she wanted just to commit to something a little bit more vigorous. She committed to 100 squats a day with I think it was maybe a 15-pound kettlebell, and her level of vitality just rose, and then she just added some things in as it went. But that commitment for her for 30 days of doing 100 squats with a 15-pound kettlebell was enough to elevate her vitality and create momentum for her, and that was enough. Like, it really set her on a new kind of fitness path, I guess you could say. She's definitely today way more committed 2 years later to her fitness than she was 2 years ago. 2 years ago is when she started with those kettlebell squats. So, it just can grow, but it starts with small steps, but repeated. And again, the point is you're creating momentum. That's what you're looking to do with the one thing. So hopefully this was helpful. Little tip, little quick vid, and hope you enjoy it, and good luck creating your momentum. We'll see you next time. Hey guys, Dr. Steve here. If you hate this channel, leave a nasty comment below and don't subscribe. But if you do like this content, I'd love for you to be able to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave a wonderful, inspiring comment below as to what you're learning. So we'll talk to you soon.